Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 3 of our FIFA 19 Bayer Leverkusen career mode. Today guys, we have got lots of good stuff planned for you. A few different games. I think we've got 2 games here, both against big clubs. We also have to play, we have to get through the transfer deadline. We are going to be making at least 3 more signings, if not 4. And yeah, you guys have got to watch to see who we sign. And starting off, the first 2 players we were going for here were Jan Arp, 88 potential German striker, and Arne Meyer, 85 potential German midfielder. So 2 absolutely solid players, and we were looking to sign them here for quite cheap. And yeah, we just going through our schedule as well. We have to play against Monchengladbach. That is going to be a good game, and I am looking forward to everything that's going on here. But first off, we're going to be signing both of these guys, just getting through the contract negotiations. We already paid the transfer fees last episode if you watched that, but yeah, we'd just be going through signing these young and very good German players, and we would be getting the deals done nice and easy, and we would be moving on here to well, the jersey numbers for these players. Obviously, we got to get all of our jersey numbers right because we're pretty much done with our signings after these 2 players. We've got our team completely assembled, and it is going to be a fun career mode. We are starting off this career mode with a very solid base of a team to work with and to succeed with. So we were changing a few numbers here. I think Arne Meyer was number 8 and we left it at 8. Jan Arp, I think we ended up changing him to, I wanted to change him to number 21. That did happen eventually, but we had to sell a player first. So we left him at 25 to start off with here. And yeah, I was just, debating what number should we give Arp. We left him at 25 to start. I am going to be changing him to 21 eventually, guys, but not right now. So moving on, we would be getting our training all set up because we have all the players now, and training is a very big part of career mode. You have to get your players up in ratings for them to succeed and win games. So that's what we were going to be doing, just getting all of our presets set up so I can just hit a preset, hit train, and we get those guys trained up for that week. It's really easy, really simple, but it does take some work, so I kind of just fast forwarded through all of this. It only took about, it took me 5 minutes of real time, but in the fast forward it took about a minute or so. But yeah, we've got lots of young good players like Paulinho, Arp, who else? Alphonso Davies. Our midfielders are really good too with Özcan and Arne Meyer. Kai Havertz is an absolute gem of a player in our starting lineup, guys. He's been so good, and we just got to keep that going. But after we would get all of our training set up, we have defenders as well. I forgot about our defenders. We've got Jedvaj and Retsos. Those 2 players are absolutely phenomenal, and they are just going to keep getting up in ratings. And another thing, guys, we sold Dragovic, which is good because he's an old center back. We want to get him out of the club, but we also got our first scouting report back here, guys. I had the scout a player off the catalog on, so they go out, the scout goes out and gets us a youth academy player who is very good, and we actually went and took a look at him here. His name was, is it Adriano? Yeah, Adriano Guerra. He's from Portugal, and he's got some very good potential as well as some very good physical stats as a right midfielder. Only 5'7", but I don't think that's going to matter with how quick and how skilled he is. He is going to be a fabulous player in the future for our team, and I'm looking forward to using him once he turns 16 or 17 and we decide to sign him to our senior team. But that hasn't happened yet, and that won't happen for probably this whole first season. But yeah, we were just going through here kind of organizing our team, and the one thing I realized, guys, is we had no free kick taker in our second team, so we would be going for this guy here, Nadim Amiri, just a very good German midfielder. Also has 85 potential, guys. The 85 potential midfield is what is happening for our second team, and that is just going to be phenomenal in the future. But we would be going through here. I don't think we ended up offering, actually no, did we get Sam Schreck in this deal? I don't think we got Sam Schreck in this deal, guys. I think we just paid this straight up transfer fee for him. I think it was like 14 million or even less than that. It was cheap for Amiri, and we were able to get him. So then we would be going through getting into the contract negotiations, just a very cheap contract for this guy. I mean, 30K a week, that's absolutely awesome. We didn't have to pay very much. And then after that, we would be moving on, getting our second team set up here with Amiri now. I am going to be selling Dominic Core because he just doesn't really fit in this team. He's got lower potential than all the other guys, and Amiri, guys, can take free kicks. I was so happy when I saw that. It's like, hey, Amiri's actually got some decent free kick stats. So, yeah, Amiri's obviously going to be taking all of our set pieces, and we'd be moving on here. We did actually get a transfer offer here for Dominic Core because, well, we're looking to sell him now, guys. So we would be accepting this offer, or this bid from AC Milan, and we would be moving on to our game here against Borussia Monchengladbach. To be honest, guys, this isn't the most exciting game. We definitely had some more exciting games in previous episodes, but I mean, we get through it quickly, and it is worth watching because the one goal is a nice goal. And yeah, let's get into the game. So Monchengladbach, guys, is a pretty decent team. I think they're going to do quite well in the Bundesliga. Maybe not as well as us or Borussia Dortmund or Bayern Munich, but they're still going to be a top tier team. I think they can definitely qualify for Europa League, if not Champions League. But today, our debut player is Julian Draxler, looking to make or leave his mark on the Bundesliga here after coming back and playing for Bayer Leverkusen after playing for Wolfsburg many years ago. But yeah, just here's the lineups, and obviously, guys, our team is better. Not by much, though. Monchengladbach had a really good starting lineup, and I was honestly worried, but we would get the first chance here. It would be Draxler running in, seeing Werner, and Werner would just get the lane and finish that. Just a really good strike in the 43rd minute, setting us up here to win this game. And I mean, Draxler making an absolutely fabulous pass on his debut there to set up the goal there. Just tucks it back, and Werner had the lane and made no mistake on the finish. So we would go up 1-0 here against the Monchengladbach side, and it was a very, very solid first half from our team. Not too exciting, but we did come out with the lead, and that would be it for the first half, guys. Nothing happened in the first half besides that goal. It was just play back and forth, and we controlled the game for the most part. Monchengladbach had one or two chances, but yeah, it was actually pretty even after the first half, but we would just be getting back into it here. The second half had a lot less. Believe it or not, there was literally nothing happened in this second half, guys. So we would just be resuming the match, kicking off, and yeah, we'd just be getting to the end of this game because really nothing else happened. So yeah, there's a kickoff, there's the end of the game, and we would win this game 1-0. Literally nothing happened in the second half besides us controlling it. And yeah, we would be moving on here, just looking to see who got man of the match. Man of the match, guys, would be going to Julian Draxler, getting that assist, getting that pass, and setting up the goal really for the game winner. And yeah, just a really stellar performance from our midfielder there, our brand new signing, starting off very well, in my opinion. So after this, guys, we would be moving on. I don't think we have too much else besides deadline day. So deadline day is going to be exciting, guys. I'm looking forward to that. We do have at least one signing here, if not two, but I mean, we've already completed 3 signings this episode, guys. Think about it. We've gotten Arnie Meyer, we've gotten Jan-Fet Arp, and we've gotten Nadia Amiri, and we also sold Dominic Core. So lots of money getting moved in and out of the club here, bringing some really solid players in. But there was 2 players I wanted to look at here. The first guys being Shordan Mustafi, and he's just a really good German center back. We need one because, in my opinion, Sven Bender is not at the same level of defensive center back as Mustafi is. So we'd be scouting Mustafi. The other player we'd be looking at would be Matthijs de Ligt from the Netherlands, a very, very good young center back. Actually might have one of the highest potentials in the game at 91 for a defender anyways. And yeah, we'd be scouting him, looking to buy him before the deadline. But Guys, we are going to be using Matthias de Ligt in our Ajax Chasing Champions career mode, which will be coming out soon. I am telling you guys that. It will be out soon. But yeah, we'd be going for de Ligt. They really did not want to budge on their price, so we kind of were pushed away by Ajax because of this. We didn't end up really getting anywhere in the transfer negotiations, and instead we'd be going for Mustafi, trying to buy him. They had a much more reasonable price for about the same rated player, just a little bit older. Mustafi's a bit older, but he's a German player, and why not bring him back to Germany? So yeah, we'd just be getting through the transfer negotiations. I think this went quite well. 27.5 million was what we offered, and I believe they accepted it, but I might be wrong. Anyways, we'd be getting to the deadline day simulation here. What Ajax actually did, guys, is they said they'd consider our offer and get back to us later. They came back the next day and said, nope, that's not enough money for de Ligt. So that really just pushed me away from that deal. And in my opinion, guys, it's good that we didn't sign de Ligt, because we're going to be using him in another series, guaranteed. So we'd be going in, we would be signing Shordan Mustafi here for 27.5 million, getting the contract negotiation done. Just a pretty cheap contract, to be honest, for a good center back like him. 100k a week, and yeah, we'd be moving on to the end of deadline day here. Guys, one thing happened where another club went and tried to activate a release clause on Etanyos, and I was not letting that happen, because he's got 85 potential as a center back, and man, he's a really good center back in our team. He's probably going to be moving up into Mustafi's place eventually, but I just did not want to release him, so we ended up getting a new contract negotiation there for him. And yeah, it wasn't very expensive for Etanyos, but after that, guys, we would be simming down, finishing off deadline day here. Some big deals went through. Casemiro went to PSG because we bought Draxler from them, and I think that was the biggest one, close to 100 million. But besides that, guys, that was pretty much it for deadline day. We would be moving on here to one last game in this episode against Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg, guys, has also got a very good team, but Draxler is going to be getting to play here. As you know, Wolfsburg is Draxler's former club. If you didn't know that, well, then there you go. But yeah, a lot of money was spent on deadline day too. I think it was close to like 300 million. But yeah, we'd be moving on to this Wolfsburg game, and I just wanted to make sure we had a little bit of rest time in between so we could use our best team here against Wolfsburg. And yeah, we did, so we would be advancing to this game, and looking forward to playing against Wolfsburg. So jumping in here to the match intro. Wolfsburg's a very good team, but I believe we can beat them hands down. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Shordan Mustafi making his player debut. I'm looking forward to having two solid center backs in Jonathan Tah and Mustafi at the back there in front of Timo Horn. And guys, you know I love Timo Horn already. He's been a fabulous goalie for us. And yeah, we're just checking out the Wolfsburg side. Not that good a team, in my opinion. But the first chance here, guys, would be in the 15th minute. We'd be playing it through to Draxler. Draxler would send a godly pass to Havertz. And look at that goal, man. Like, that was just fabulous. Draxler's pass skips in front of at least 3 defenders, right onto the foot of Kai Havertz. And yeah, you can see it here again. 1, 2, 3 defenders onto Havertz's foot. That is the most beautiful through ball I think I've ever seen in soccer, and a stellar finish as well by Havertz. Just a one-touch volley, because the ball was bouncing too, but just, oh my god, the pass, guys, was something else. So after that, we would be moving on to halftime, guys. Nothing else really happened in the first half. Wolfsburg would be actually getting a chance here, not really. But yeah, that would be it for the first half. We'd be taking a quick look at the match stats, but guys, we were all over Wolfsburg at this point. We'd only gotten 1 goal, but we really should have been doing better than we were. Like you can see, we were out shooting them 7-1, and I don't know, we only scored 1 goal so far. But Havertz currently had the highest match rating. I thought it should have been Draxler because of the pass he made, but Wolfsburg would be kicking off, and guys, that would be it for this game. Another 1-0 win, just literally nothing in it. Like, it was just not boring football. Like, it was a good match still, but just low scoring games. Another clean sheet for Timo Horn, and yeah, just a really fabulous performance from our team, able to pull out the win. And look at that goal. Like, that goal was just probably the highlight of this episode. But man of the match, guys, would be going to Kai Havertz for getting the game-winning goal. He just played really well and was able to get to the right spot there to give us the lead and the win. And that would be it for that game. That would pretty much be it for this episode 2, guys. So if you are enjoying the Leverkusen career mode, go down below, hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. It lets me know that more people want to watch my videos. Hit the like button, guys. It lets me know that you guys like my content and want me to keep making it. And that is going to be it for me. I will see you guys all in another video. Peace.